Hi, I'm Instructor Joe, Assistant Instructor here at PMA Naperville. Today I'll be showing you steps 1 through 10, as well as Samrang Iljong and Ijong Complete. Before attempting these techniques, I recommend stretching for at least 5 to 10 minutes on your own. As I go through the motion, Instructor Josh will break down each of the steps that I'm doing, so that way you guys will have a better understanding.
One-step sparring number 1. First, with your right foot, step off to a 45-degree angle and execute an open hand inside-outside block with the left hand and a punch with the right. One-step sparring number 2. With our left foot, we're going to step off at another 45-degree angle, this time to our left. We're going to chamber, and then with our right leg, we're going to side kick over at chest level, place down into a horse stance, chamber for a knife hand strike, and neck level knife hand strike. One-step sparring number 3. We're going to step forward with our right foot, and with our right hand we're going to execute an outside-inside block, blocking the strike out of the way. Then we're going to perform a right elbow, assisted with our left hand, twist over to our left side looking over the shoulder. Then we're going to switch our hands and execute an inner elbow with our left side. One-step sparring number 4. One-step sparring number 4 starts us stepping back with our right foot into a left leg forward fighting stance. Then with our back leg, we're going to do a front snap kick, placing it down at a 45-degree angle, horse stance, left hand, high punch, right hand, stomach punch. One-step sparring number 5. Our right foot is going to step out at another 45-degree angle, and this time with our right hand we are going to open hand push the punch out of the way, then bring our hand and our leg back into chamber, and slide back out forward into a horse stance with a neck level knife hand strike. One-step sparring number 6. We step back with our right foot into another left leg forward fighting stance. This time we're going to execute a back leg roundhouse kick towards the side, place down into a horse stance, left hand punch, right hand chambers to our ear, knife hand strike. One-step sparring number 7. Our left foot is going to step out, and our right hand is going to execute an open hand inside-outside block to push the hand out of the way. And then with our left hand, we're going to start with a high punch, and our right hand is going to execute a middle punch. One-step sparring number 8. We're going to step back with our left foot into a right leg forward fighting stance, and then we're going to execute a spinning back kick with our left leg by turning, looking over our left shoulder, and doing a side kick with our left leg. We then place it down in front and finish with a backhand punch. One-step sparring number 9. Similar to one-step sparring number 1, we're going to step out with our right foot at a 45-degree angle, execute an inside to outside open hand block, but also a knife hand strike with the right hand at the same time. One-step sparring number 10. Finally, for one-step sparring number 10, we're going to step back with our right leg into a left leg forward fighting stance and execute a low side kick followed by a high side kick. Then we're going to return our foot back into a fighting stance. Samrang Iljang complete, the form for orange and purple belt. We're going to start by stepping to the left into a front stance and executing a down block with our left hand. Step forward with the right foot into a front stance and throw a right hand punch. Now we're going to do the same 2 moves on the opposite side. We start by picking up our right foot, placing it back down behind us, front stance down block, step forward, front stance punch. We're now going to shift our left foot and face front, fighting stance, and we're going to do our far kicks. That's front snap, followed by axe kick, and finally a roundhouse kick with a kia, return to fighting stance. Now we're going to take our back foot, we're going to backwards transition, step behind, high block with our left hand, and step forward with a high punch with our right hand. Again, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Right foot forward, right hand high block, and left foot forward step, left hand punch. Now, we're going to return back to a fighting stance, facing back the other way. Our far kicks one more time, front snap kick, axe kick, and roundhouse kick. Kia into a fighting stance. Finally, we're going to turn left leg forward, inside outside block with our left hand, stepping forward, punching with the right, and just like before, same things on the other side. Right leg forward this time, inside outside block, and finish off with a left hand punch. Return to Chumbi, and that is Samrang Iljang. Samrang Iljang, the form for green and green advanced belts. We start by fighting stance to the left side, double knife hand high. Step forward, high punch. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, picking up our right foot, putting it behind us, fighting stance, double knife hand to the right side, and stepping forward with a high punch. Green belts should remember knife set as we return to the middle, facing forward to do our knife set. Double knife hands down, followed by double knife hands high, step around, horse stance, into a knife hand strike, and finally front stance, spear hand with a kia. We're going to turn backwards towards our back shoulder, double knife hands, open our hand, crescent kick, followed by a side kick, placing that foot down into a horse stance, chop, shift it into a front stance, backhand punch. Now again, one more time on the other side, fighting stance, double knife hands high. Hold that hand out, meet it with a crescent kick, put that foot down briefly, side kick, horse stance, knife, shift into a front stance, and punch. Now we got our knife set again, one more time here. If we didn't do good the first time, we'll do it good the second time. Double knife hands down, followed by double knife hands high. Step around, horse stance, knife hand strike to the neck level, and front stance, spear hand with a kia. Finally, we're going to do that back transition towards our left side, double knife hands high, jump front snap kick, followed by a backhand punch. Now this time we're not going to step, we're just going to shift as we turn and look over our right shoulder, fighting stance, double knife hand high, and just like before, jump front snap kick, followed by a backhand punch. Return to Chumbi, and that is Samram Ijang. Thanks again for watching another one of our lessons. This one is a bit different. Instructor Joe is an absolute legend and took it upon himself to film this one. The quality is a little bit different, but we don't plan on that being a permanent stay in these videos. Next video will be back to the same quality. So until then, I hope everybody is staying happy, staying healthy, staying inside, and we'll see you in the next lesson.